Hello, everyone. Hi. We're so excited. It's Rachel and Britt. We're so excited that you guys are watching this video. We are also just wanted to start out by saying thank you so much for joining us on this journey. Thank you so much for just saying yes and joining this group, participating. We love being on this journey with you guys, and we're just so excited that you said yes to join us. And we thought it would be really fun to film a video for you guys where we kind of go over just some tips and tricks as we're entering our second week of the program of this group together. And some of us are just starting week 1 this week. And we thought it'd be awesome to just touch base now so that you guys could hear our voices, hear the tone as we talk about these tips and tricks. And also that we could just share some things with you as you're starting to get the hang of the meal plans, if you're starting to get the hang of these workouts, that now we can kind of give some more practical tips, talk about your mindset as you continue the rest of this program. And then even after that, as you continue, this is just a kickstart to like the rest of your lifestyle, pursuing a healthy, fit, active life. And so we're going to start with Rachel, who's going to go over some practical tips, and then she's going to pass it back to me. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about your mindset and how important that is to this entire process and to really your entire life. And then we're going to wrap up. And then after this video, if you guys have any questions about anything that we shared, any other questions that just come up throughout the course of this entire program, just let us know. We're here for you. And we'll also have another video at the end of our group where we can all just jump on, kind of recap and talk about how to make this a lifestyle. So I'm going to pass it over to Rachel.
Hello. All right. So we were brainstorming kind of what we wanted to do, and I was going to be the tips part, and Brittany will be your little tricks part. Our mindset does definitely trick us sometimes. So, and my tips will help you with that. So, we just want to talk a little bit about the 21-day fix meal portions and the containers, and kind of give you a little bit of tips on that, because I think most people start going all in with that, and then they start to feel like they kind of get the hang of it, and maybe they stop tracking their portions, maybe they stop tracking what they're filling in their containers, and then all of a sudden they are starting to realize I'm not getting the results that I want. So we kind of wanted to break that down more for you with one, not overfilling your containers. So making sure that, you know, not just eyeballing it, but actually using your containers, because eyeballing it, yes, we can kind of see what it looks like on our plates, and maybe that's like good for if you're out and about. Great if you can like really start to eyeball like you're eating way too much, which most restaurants give us way too much food. So it's good for, you know, learning not to be out and about, you know, to eyeball it with your containers. But for your meal preps, like really try to use your containers and fit what's to be fit in there, not like heaping over your carbs container, or, you know, oh, I can fit a little bit more strawberries in my fruit container. So really just trying to keep it to, so one, not overfilling your container, and then two, tracking your containers. So I think too, if we're not actually tracking it, whether you're doing it by pen and paper or in a tracker, which you can get online from Beachbody, or using the app. So I have the app on my phone, and it's just the 21-day fix tracker app. So I don't know if they can see this, but there. And then you can go in and kind of go in, and then kind of bright, huh?
Your nails look good. You getting like a manicure?
Oh no, they're like clear and gross. I need one. Anyways, so the app, you can go in and check, you know, your veggies for each meal or your fruits. So you can go down and say, breakfast, I had 1 veggie, 1 fruit, 1 carb, 1 protein. It creeps up on you more than you think. So I think by really tracking it, definitely by the end of the day, you're like, oh, I only have 1 protein left, or oh, I only have no more carbs left, so I shouldn't be eating carbs right now. And I think if we don't track it, sometimes we get to the end of the day and we think, oh, we're just going to eat this dinner that has a balanced portion, but we don't have those portions left throughout the day. So one, the tracking helps with that, making sure you get all your containers in, but also making sure you stay within your containers as well. And then that brings me to the other tip that I wanted to share with you is just making sure that you are eating your recommended containers. So when you first start out, I think it feels like you're eating a lot of food, but you're eating whole foods, and it was scientifically put together by a team of people for it to work and for you to see the results that you want to see according to your certain body weights. So, if you start out and then you lose 10 pounds, you need to recalculate your containers as well, not just keep eating what you did when you first started. So you always want to keep calculating those containers out. And then, eventually you'll start to maybe eat a little bit less here and there. So, going back to that, what was I saying? Oh, so making sure it's really important to actually eat your full containers. Because I think that's probably the number one thing when people first start out is telling me that it's a lot of food. And then I think they start to, pick and choose. Well, if I take some carbs out, I'll lose weight faster. Or if I don't eat as much fruit, I'll lose weight faster or eat more fruit. So you really have to pay attention to those portions because they are set up scientifically to make it work and make you see results with the program. I think that was my main tips and tricks or tips for this because the containers are just like a big thing, and I really love the meal plan. So even the meal plan that I have put together for you guys, that's why I put up at the top that this is going with the column, the second column, I think it was the 1,500 calories. So it depends on who you are and what your household is, where I can't really tell you exactly how much food to buy because you have to recalculate it for what works for you. So, did I miss anything?
No, you're so good. Those are such great tricks or tips. We keep getting this confused. I know. Yeah. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys about your mindset and approaching this program, and then also approaching this as a lifestyle. And this is something that I am truly, truly passionate about because I think it's so important to know the practical tips, to know how many containers you're supposed to have, to not overfill those containers, and all of those things. But I think that the root of all of our effort in this area of our lives and our health and fitness needs to be self-love, which starts with our mindset. And as we go into this program, some of us are in week 2, some of us are just starting, some of us bought the program and still haven't started, some of us have never checked in, we're just kind of stalking this group. No matter where you guys are, or maybe you're someone and you checked in every day, but your motivation is for vain reasons, like mine was when I first started. It was just all about being skinny, and I can only carry you for so long. And so something that Rachel and I are both really passionate about is your mindset in this lifestyle, in this group, in your program. And so if we're taking it back to how your mindset is going to impact your progress and your results in this program, it's that you need to go all in. You bought the program. We want it to be worth your money. You spent some of your hard-earned money on this program. You downloaded this app. You're watching this video. You're doing all of these things. But if you haven't truly committed to this program, to this group, you're doing yourself a disservice because we can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. And so I just encourage you guys to go all in. There's a pin that I've seen on Pinterest, and it says something along the lines of if you kind of sort of commit to this program, you're going to kind of sort of get results. And I don't want you guys to finish this group and feel discouraged and feel like you shortchanged yourself. I don't want you guys to look back and feel like you used every excuse in the book and that this month was just a waste of your money and a waste of your time, and that you're more discouraged because you saw other people sticking to it. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing All you need to do is take a deep breath right now and remember why you decided to join this group in the first place, and go back to that. And, in a couple of days, I think we haven't talked about it yet in our group, we're going to be talking about this idea of grace and determination. And those are the two words that we encourage you guys to use for yourself in this program and in this lifestyle. You need to have grace for yourself when you fall off track, because you will. I have. Today is day one of me getting back on track with my nutrition. It's just a lifestyle. So I'm going to be better some days and worse other days. And so I need this too. So show yourself grace when you fall off track. Show yourself grace if you haven't even started. Show yourself grace if you got 3 workouts in and quit. If you gave up today, show yourself grace, but then also have the determination to get back on track, because you are worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it. And so that's just really what I wanted to share with you, is about this mindset of going all in, because once you decide that you're going to go all in, the other tips make sense. The not overfilling your containers, the eating enough food, the committing to this lifestyle, the thinking beyond this 30 days. If you're someone and you feel like you've already kind of screwed up the first 2 weeks, and now we only have 2 weeks left, I want to encourage you and let you know that this couple weeks is just the starting point, or the continuation point, if you've been in these groups before, for the rest of your life. And that's not supposed to be overwhelming, but this is a lifestyle of freedom and of balance and of joy. And so just know that you can start over now, that you can continue your journey now, but you need to go all in. You need to push aside your excuses, because we all have them. I want to let you know that everyone in this group is busy. Everyone in this group has stuff that every day could very legitimately be a reason why they don't work out, why they don't eat well, why they just give up. Especially the holidays, we're all facing a battleground every time we walk into work. You know what I mean? And so just know that you are part of a community of people who are all busy, who are all fighting against excuses, who are all fighting for themselves, and who are rooting for you to succeed as well. So use your resources, follow the program, eat enough food, don't overfill your containers, check in every day. Don't leave your accountability partner hanging, because that stinks. And then also use Rachel and I. Ask us questions. If you're feeling discouraged, share that. I shared in the group yesterday that I've gotten really off track with my nutrition since my sister's bachelorette party, and I need help getting back on track. And some of you guys encouraged me. And so just know that that's the type of community that we have. Rachel and I are not experts. We're not perfect. We're just on this journey, and we're passionate about it, and we love helping you and encouraging you. And so we just want you guys to join us and commit to this with us, and let us know if you have any questions. Rachel, do you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I think actually that's just what you were saying brings up, and I mean, that's why I love what we do, because we can bounce ideas off each other, and just, so like she said, ask us anything. But I think this week too, I've talked to multiple people outside of challenges, just people seeing what I do, and it's all like, for some reason I want to just keep saying, if you can like switch your mindset of you're not on a diet, and this shouldn't be overwhelming, like you said, and it's a lifestyle, and if you change your mindset, it is so freeing to know that you can eat healthy and still enjoy things that you like to eat or drink. You can still do all those things if you change your mindset and not think that you're on a diet, and just feel like this is a lifestyle and you're living a healthy lifestyle. It is so much more freeing than feeling so overwhelmed in that you're on a diet and that you can't go off of this plan, or else you're going to gain 50 pounds in a day. So it's a mindset thing, and you really have to just shift that mindset. And I know it's easier said than done, but once you do it, you'll know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, and that just reminds me of this idea that shifting your mindset from that you are doing this because you love yourself. You're committing to this program, to this group. You're eating healthy. You are taking care of yourself because you love yourself, rather than because you hate yourself. And I think that it's something that you might not even realize, but like, if your whole lifestyle, if your whole experience thus far to this point in your life with health and fitness has been a cycle of deprivation, of shame, of guilt, you are operating out of self-hate. And we encourage you, as hard as it is, to start the process of changing your mindset to working out because you love yourself. And if you have kids, they're going to learn how to treat themselves and look at themselves by the way that you treat yourself and the way that you look at yourself. for those of us who don't have kids, it's good training now because it's really hard to change this mindset. And even if you don't plan to have kids, just your quality of life will improve if you change your mindset about this. And when you are working out and you're eating healthy and you're taking care of yourself, you're going to have more energy. You're going to wake up easier. You're going to be more productive throughout the day, have more clarity. You know, all of these things that you are going to feel amazing. And so everything else in your life is going to go better. Your coworkers, your friends, your spouses, your relationships are going to go better because you are have a natural de-stressor. You feel amazing. You feel great. I'm telling you, your whole life is going to change. And all of these things that I mentioned have nothing to do with how skinny you are, with the number on the scale. Everything is about your quality of life. And so commit to this program. Join us on this journey. Just already have in your mind that you're going to join us in November. And let's just continue this together. And if you guys have any questions, you know how to reach us. I mean, in the group, message us, text us, carrier pigeons. We're very accessible. And I hope that you guys have just such a wonderful night. And thank you so much for watching this. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.